Okay, so I guess I'd do a tour of the lab that I'm working currently, or I guess like this room. This is like the max security room. So it's been like a long time since I posted a video, which I'll probably get into in this video. A little bit of like an explanation as to why and stuff. And in that time, I've gotten a new job. So I'm working in an entomology lab for the state of Florida, and we are working on. This lab like develops new techniques to like control invasive species, generally plants or bugs. And so what we are working on, it's called the black bean bug, and it's kind of looks like a black ladybug, and it is an invasive species from Asia. It's, it's a female. Newly identified in the last, I think like they found them a year or two ago now. And so they found these guys in Miami, and they are not obviously not native to the entire like Western Hemisphere. These are an old world species, and they're the second of this family. They're plataspids, is like the family of insect. They're a type of true bugs, so they're like related to like cicadas and aphids and stuff like that. Not very closely related, but somewhat closely related. And the first species of so these are the second species that has been found in like the States, or in like the Americas, I should say. And the first species was the kudzu bug, which was found in Georgia in like 2009. And long story short, is like a big deal. It's like an invasive species that causes like tons of like millions of dollars in crop damage. Not really in Florida, just due to our ecosystem here, but in like other southern states, it's like a big deal. So finding another species in Florida is very worrisome. So there is some concern that these guys could. Right now, they're just found in like one small area, but there is, like concern that they'll like eventually move to like their numbers will swell, or they'll make a jump to like the because we have a lot of agriculture in South Florida, and specifically they grow green beans, and guess what we're raising these guys on in our lab is green beans. So there's some concern that they'll start causing issues for the farmers down there. So our job is to learn all about them and figure out a good way to kill them. So that's what we're doing. That's what all these cages are, and all these cages are, and it used to be all these cages, but we had to make some room for another project. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. So if you guys have been on this channel for a while, like, you'll know that it's like been like a long journey or whatever. I used to be like a mechanic, and now I'm a scientist. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, that's what I'm doing currently. That's a little lab tour. And then also, I guess I just wanted to do a quick little, sort of like, I guess like, thank you for 400 subscribers. I know that's like not really anything, but to me, I think that's pretty cool. I never like started this channel with the intent of like it being a channel that people watched. It was always just for like my home movies essentially, but seeing a little group of people join or subscribe, I think that's really neat. So thank you guys for that. Multiple times it's been like the inspiration for me to make another video. Like when I don't make videos and I see like my subscriber count slowly keep going up, I think that's pretty cool. So thanks for that. And then so I guess like the reason I haven't posted in a while is I've just been busy. Obviously this job, I broke up with my partner, so we're no longer together. And then for a while it was just myself and Khan, my dog. And I was extraordinarily busy because he requires a lot of attention, and it's not so bad when the load is between two people, but for just me working full time and taking care of Khan, it was very, very difficult. I had to wake up at 5 to give him an hour of exercise before work, and then come right home from work every day to give him an hour of exercise. And then anytime I went anywhere, I felt horribly guilty because he was just home alone, like completely by himself all day. Like he went from having my ex, 3 cats, and like always people in the house and stuff, to just him being like completely by himself all day. So I tried to make it work for about 3 months, and I had a security camera, and I just saw him going through it every day. Like he would walk around and pace and howl, and he just really hated being alone. I even got another cat. So we used to have cats, and they were my exes. And so she took the cats with her, and I got another cat because Con likes cats, and the cat that I got couldn't have been a more perfect cat. It like loved Con, but it just still it wasn't enough for him. Like him, even with the cat there, sort of like comforting him during the day, he was still very like stressed out and just like not liking being alone as much as he was. So I found a couple in town that they both work from home. They've got a farm with 2 acres, and they've been looking for a big dog. So I ended up having to rehome Con, which is like super emotional, like the hardest thing I've ever done. But I kept telling myself like he was going to be better off, and it was like basically selfish of me to keep him for as long as I did in that state. And so I realized I'm just like staring at nothing. Should I point it at myself? I don't know. But so yeah. So that's why I haven't made a video. So now my life is a bit different. I no longer have Con. I no longer have like live-in girlfriend or whatever, and 3 cats. Now it's just me and the cat that I got for Con, who's super cool. She's tight. And then I got a new roommate just to like offset the cost or whatever, because like I own the house, and so like I got a mortgage and stuff, and so yeah, I got a roommate to help pay my mortgage. So that's what I got going on now. I'm gonna start trying to make videos more often and stuff, and that's just a channel update. Here's our cool bugs. We're gonna save the world. That's what we got going on. See you guys later.